Joining us now, Hussain Abdul-Hussain is a research fellow at the Foundation for the Defence of Democracies, the FDD. Thank you very much for being with us, Hussain. So what is your opinion then? Should the IDF hold on to these 5 hilltops? Does this not undermine the new, somewhat fragile government of President Aoun?
Well, it might, but it seems to me that this ceasefire, it has 2 parts. 2 sides should uphold their part of the deal. The problem is that the Israeli part is visible, and it is Israeli troops on Lebanese territory. The Lebanese side is invisible. Hezbollah should disarm, and we can't really tell whether Hezbollah has disarmed or not. Now, many reports suggest that Hezbollah has not disarmed yet. So the Lebanese sometimes pretend that they've been upholding their side of the deal and asking Israel to do its part, when this is not clearly the case. And I understand why these 5 hilltops must still be controlled by Israel, and hope that the Lebanese will disarm Hezbollah fully, which will allow the IDF to pull out of any remaining Lebanese territory.
And on the issue of Hezbollah rearming, Lebanon, not Israel, Lebanon managed to block Iranian airplanes from bringing in weapons and supplies over the past week. For you, does this mark a turning point? Would you say that Lebanon is slowly reasserting its sovereignty?
It is. And just note that this trend started even from before President Aoun and Prime Minister Salam came to power. So this started even when the former Prime Minister Mikati, who's a Hezbollah loyalist, even when Mikati was in power, this started. Now, my fear is that the focus on aircrafts coming from Iran might distract our attention from aircrafts coming from other places, for example, from Turkey or even from Iraq. The Iranian aircrafts can stop there and can switch planes and can, send the money on other planes. So let's keep an eye out for what might unfold over this. But for now, I think everyone is happy that the Lebanese Authority are playing their part on prohibiting cash from flowing from Iran to Hezbollah in Lebanon.
I noticed you've written on social media today, the Lebanese people face a choice. It's either Hezbollah or Lebanon. You can't have both. But how do you separate Lebanon's sizable Shia population from Hezbollah, from Iran, and from terrorism?
Well, absolutely. I think, the 2 cannot coexist. But when I wrote Hezbollah, I really meant the militia, the armed Hezbollah. If Hezbollah wants to stay as a political party with, whatever platform it wants to have, that's fine with everyone. But the militia has to disappear. And I wouldn't say that all the Shia are Hezbollah. Even by Hezbollah's recognition, there's 10 to 15% of the Shia who are not supportive of the party, who are against the party. And to my mind, 10 to 15% of 1.25 million Lebanese is a sizable chunk of the population. So I think the rest of the Shia should come to terms with the idea that a militia means that the state does not exist, like everybody else have come to these terms when the civil war ended in 1991.
And finally, Hussain, would you say that we're any closer today to a peace deal between Lebanon and Israel?
We're certainly much closer than any time in the past. How close are we? I wish we get closest that we can and we go for the deal. I'm not sure whether the majority of the Lebanese are there. I'm not sure whether the government of Lebanon are there. I know that many voices I can hear now inside of Lebanon that are raising their voices, and they're saying, we want peace between Lebanon and Israel.
Hussain Abdul-Hussain, a pleasure as always. Thank you very much.
Thank you.